Baby, is it just me, or does it feel like we've been watching the same movie for 10 years with Future's shenanigans? Why are there reports floating around claiming that this man wants Ciara back because he has supposedly changed?
I should have loved harder, I guess. Should have found a way to love harder. I should have found a way to love the right way.
Right.
But as I go along and I learn, I'm in a situation where I come from nothing, and I didn't have a person, a male role model to show me how to open the door for a woman, or or buy her flowers. They really like flowers. Nobody bought my mom flowers. I never see my mom get flowers.
Right.
And so it's just like I never seen that male role model just showing me how to treat a woman. So as I grew up and I get women, or I get girls, or whatever the situation may be, I'm in relationships. I learned through my relationships, through failed relationships, to learn how to treat the next woman. Then you fail in that relationship, learn how to treat the next one.
Well, people are not buying any of it, and they think that they know exactly why this man is out here, claiming he wants Ciara back. 1. There are people who feel like Future views Ciara not just as an ex, but as a project he finished. I mean, in songs like How It Feel, in various interviews over the years, he has hinted that he felt Ciara's career was in a slump before they met. He actually took credit for putting her back on the charts with hits like Body Party. So basically, he wants her back because he feels a sense of ownership over her peak years. It's literally not about her. Number 2, there's also the issue with Russell Wilson. Child, since 2015, Russell has been the complete opposite of Future. He's the clean-cut, God-fearing stepdad of the year NFL quarterback. And seeing his son being raised in a stable, wholesome environment by a man who represents everything he isn't, Future has created a ghost in his life. And some people think that he wants Ciara back to prove that the bad boy always wins in the end. By the way, based on what I've heard, Future has been trying to sabotage the relationship and has allegedly even gone as far as to fuel those allegations that Russell was in the Epstein files, and he's not good for Ciara. Y'all remember Russell's name appeared in emails involving Epstein's pilot, Larry Vasosky, who noted Russell Wilson's interest in an aircraft. However, as soon as the name drop went viral, Russell took to X to clear his name and posted, "Nope, absolutely not. Not today, Satan. Some random plane broker tried to sell me a plane. I had no idea whose plane and never bought the plane. Never talked nor never met the man. Thank God." Now, as much as it looked like he cleared his name, in the comment section, there were people who still expressed skepticism and said that given everything that has been exposed, they wouldn't be surprised if Russell was actually involved with some shady business. Apparently, something has just never sat right with Russell to them, and this is what Future has allegedly also been saying. He is reportedly working hard to try and prove that Russell is not the good guy that people think he is, all in an attempt to try and win Ciara back. Anywho, the other reason why Future wants Ciara back is because she will always be the one that got away. This man has so many kids with many different women, but Ciara was the only one he publicly claimed as his fiancée during his rise to superstardom, and she was there when he transitioned from a local Atlanta hero to a global icon. Actually, to understand why Future might want Ciara back, we have to go way back to when Ciara and Future got together, which was while working together, and their connection in the studio subsequently translated into real life. Well, in the beginning, they both had the most amazing things to say about each other, and all Ciara could talk about were his praises and how Future was an amazing man.
We actually met working at first, and our relationship was very organic. It just really kind of worked in that way, I guess you can say. But I say that to say, like, he's an amazing guy. Like, he's really a gentleman. And I wouldn't want to say too much and he'd be like, babe, like, what are you saying a whole lot? But he really is just an amazing man. Like, it's like when we were working and on the personal side of things, I really just saw an amazing person.
It's like she was really there for him and took care of his other babies when they were together. They were even engaged in 2013 and welcomed a son together in 2014. But they eventually broke up because Future was always cheating on Ciara. Always. So Ciara basically represents the last time Future was truly vulnerable. And after their breakup, his music became significantly darker, more fueled and more cynical about women. It was like after the breakup, he was chasing the high of that 2013-2014 era, and to him, getting Ciara back would be like reclaiming his peak self and the version of him that was winning at both music and love. Allegedly, Future has even tried reaching out to Ciara to try and tell her that he has changed. If y'all remember, he did an interview where he went deep into his past traumas, claiming his inability to love the right way stems from a complete lack of male role models. Well, he did say that he isn't using his past as an excuse, but rather as an explanation for why he has been a total wreck. And according to what he said, he wants to do better. Now, insiders are claiming that he's still insisting that he has changed, but I personally find that hard to believe. Cause wasn't it just a few months ago when Gorgeous Doll also took to social media claiming that she was in a 5-year relationship with Future and he was cheating throughout? She said that Future first met her at a strip club, and as their relationship progressed for a while, she realized that he was everybody's man. She also claimed Future threatened to have her TikTok account deleted to prevent her from sharing their alleged history. Then, she further alleged that she once walked in on Future being intimate with multiple women in a hotel room. The next thing we know, Gorgeous Doll was on the phone trying to file a report against Future, who she said had been harassing her.
Miami Police, how can I help you?
Yes, I need an officer to pull up to submit a report against harassment, please.
What's the address? Okay, so, and what's going on, ma'am?
So, pretty much, I have an ex who is harassing me, and he literally is harassing me on social media. My lawyer told me to call the police to document it, just because we're going to be in a lawsuit as well from all the situation.
So when did this happen?
It's been happening the past 3 days.
Baby, why would Ciara want to get back with someone like this when she has a calm, drama-free husband? And you know what? Getting back with Future would mean that she has to deal with all the baby mama drama. And I mean all of them. There's Eliza, who had to sue Future, and in the lawsuit, she claimed that she and Future were in a relationship for 2 years, leading to the birth of their daughter. According to Eliza, Future made her life a living hell, as he continually made her out to be someone who sleeps around with various men in an attempt to get pregnant for her own personal financial gain. And that wasn't even the worst part, because Eliza claimed Future made various threats, even allegedly threatening to have her unalived while she was pregnant in an attempt to coerce her to terminate her pregnancy. She actually said that she took these threats seriously enough to report them to the police. Honey, around the same time Eliza filed her lawsuit, another baby mama, Cindy, also filed a lawsuit and accused Future of not taking care of their son. In fact, Cindy and Eliza joined forces to take an alleged DNA test of their babies, and on the same day, they posted the DNA test results to Instagram. The document stated their children have a 99.9% probability of being half-siblings, and they eventually forced Future to take responsibility. Cindy even accused Future of offering her hush money to stop talking about him publicly, and said that she knows one day Legend will be proud that she fought for him and didn't accept hush money to keep him hidden. There was even another recent lawsuit that was filed by another baby mama, Brittany, and she claimed that Future failed to comply with a court order over their son and should be thrown in jail. The filed court document showed that the claims are based on a 2023 court order, and she accused Future of failing to comply with the order ruled by a judge, stating he obtained a $500,000 life insurance policy, naming her as the trustee for their son, Prince. She was pushing for Future to be incarcerated and held in contempt until the issue with the life insurance policy is resolved. Before this, in 2023, Future was ordered to increase his monthly support for Prince, Brittany's son, from $3,000 to $5,000. According to court documents, she accused her baby daddy of failing to exercise his scheduled parenting time, and she further maintained that he should bear the additional expenses for their son, noting times when she shouldered the cost of care when Future did not show up. Eventually, from the surface view of his tours, chart-topping releases, and paid appearances, the judge ultimately deemed it fit to increase the support. And as for Ciara, when she was asked how it was like co-parenting with Future, this was her response.
What is co-parenting like for you guys?
Tim, you're awesome. Anyway, what I'm saying is that this man is always in court dealing with some sort of drama from his baby mamas, and this is not something that any woman would constantly want to deal with, especially not Ciara. And after all the cheating Future did when they were together, I know Ciara is the one who got away, but baby, she's not going back there, even if Future goes down on his knees to beg. But anywho, I would love to know your thoughts on Future wanting Ciara back, regardless. So drop those thoughts in the comment section below.